Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Prime example here. I hope you're all alright and having a nice weekend. Whatever day you're watching this. I hope everyone's alright. Welcome back to Windrose. We are back on Primehaven and a lot has happened. As you can see, I've got 3 of the same guy because
everything's for sale, son.
I needed resource. So I've added these bits. I was adding these bits to fill out and give the area a bit of life anyway, but I've also decided to use these as storage for everything that I'll be using. So they've got wood in, they've got stone in, and then also these have got soil for farming. Now today I'm hoping that we can get basically the walls finished. I'll show you what I've been doing, because I have been doing quite a lot, and there's been a lot going on, so we've been making a bit of progress, because obviously I want you guys to see this built up, but I also don't want you to have to sit around and watch me dig and flatten and dig and flatten and dig and flatten. So let me grab some wood. Don't think I need clay, and we're not going to do the farm right now. I think that's going to be the last thing we do. I'm just going to show you what we've... Oh my days. Come on now. What we've been doing. So that right there is a reason why I need to build a staircase. So do you know something? Let me just do this now, because that's really annoying me every time that I end up doing that. I fall off the edge and I can't get back up because I'm an absolute goober. So let me just do that for now. Right, so that's the way up. So we've rebuilt the walls. I think on the last episode I was showing we were doing that anyway. I didn't want the dodo like eggs and stuff on this side anymore, so I put them on that side. That's obviously not going to stay, so that's on that side. This is it. I built out this little room, so this is like border control. Anybody trying to get in, we've got to speak to the man at the window. Obviously I need to put lights and all that crazy stuff in here. It's roofed, and then as you can see here, we built all the way along there. Beautiful, I know, absolutely amazing. Just man, I'm actually going to go show you that now quickly. Alright, so now we're on top of the wall. Look at it. Look at this glorious wall. Now, obviously, the thing is, this is going to have to go all the way onto that side as well. And that, trust me, that's a lot of stone. And I've been gathering stone and I've been mining, and it's just a process. And I'm happy to do the process. I really am. So it's just kind of to let you guys know that it's going to take a while. But we managed to get the wall all the way over here. The reason I haven't filled this bit out here is because I'm going to build another tower on this side, but actually connect it to the structure, so it looks like a castle wall. It's going to look less like a watchtower like that and more like an actual tower. So yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. Because I've built all the way out here as well, it's actually good because it means that if I can build it correctly, I can build the town all the way into the back there, which obviously that's a lot. That is a lot. It's a big project, but it means it can happen, which is good. So yeah, like I said, I want to finish the walls. I want to get some of the walls done, and then well, as much as we can done. And then build up the farm, because I think that's one thing I need, a farm, so I can start putting down flax and getting more stuff. I'm hoping in a couple of episodes we can start putting down some of the base structures for some of the buildings. So just putting the layer on and then filling in this a little bit. So yeah, it's coming along. Thank you everyone for the support on the other video as well. I do appreciate you. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good series. I'm excited. I'm keeping this like this. I started flattening out all this, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Because this is where the farm's going to go. This is the wall. So nothing's changed in terms of the wall. I've flattened out some of these bits, but nothing's actually changed in terms of this bit of the wall. It's all the same. The only thing that's different, as if you can see now, is I kind of got a bit carried away and I was like, yeah, I want something cool. Obviously, this is the main bit of the wall. People can, people will be able to dock anywhere here. Obviously, they won't be able to get through here because I'm going to eventually barricade that off. But like if I put a dock here, for example, this is where the dock would come in. Only people I let in with the ship would be able to get through there. But then I was like, but then people aren't just going to walk up to the gate. So I built this path all the way around like this. So it kind of, I will extend it to the beach. So it'll go all the way to the beach. It'll connect to the beach. It'll connect to a pier that I decide to do on the beach. It'll all be walled off, or it means that at least the dodos and the bars can't get to you. But yeah, that's kind of where I was going. Honestly, I start like getting the stone and the tree, like the wood, and then I just start getting distracted and I'm doing other things. But this took a while, to be fair, because obviously I had to like level out the land. I had to dig and flatten and raise and dig and flatten and raise.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Oh, to kind of get this like hilly feeling that I've got going on here. So yeah, this took a while, to be fair. I think I've got some snippets of it, so you might have seen some bits of it, but yeah, we just been digging and doing other stuff. So yeah, that's the updates. That's what's different. That tower's still not done. And to be completely honest, I don't know how many episodes it's going to take for it to get done, because right now that's not the priority. Farming and building this wall up a little bit is the priority. So in terms of building the wall, where we're going from here is, I think that bonfire is going to have to move, and we're going to start with the wall as we normally do. So this is the wall we're going for. I also took a bit of time to go out and actually get some more blueprints. Not necessarily more like bigger parts, like bigger structure parts. It was more like I got on here, I got some like, where are we? I got some more like the roof parts, like some of the angles is on here. So yeah, not bad. Like, like the large roof corner reed. I didn't think we had some of that last time. So yeah, I got some bits and I got some decorations when we ready to start filling out the town a little bit, we can do. But yeah, this is going to be the main bit. Now this obviously can branch off, but right now I think what we're going to do is, let's see how far we can go. So we started off with like 300. And I've got 273. I'm going to double that. Get more on top. I'm going to have to get rid of these trees, so I might as well do that now. Get rid of the trees, we'll do that now. Get rid of these. But yeah, I'm so excited for the next bit of Windrose. Like, honestly, I can't wait for the next expansion that they do, the Ashlands to come out. Like, because obviously with the Ashlands, you got new bosses, new materials. New bosses means new items, new build materials. I could be building this up now, and then they might bring out a better brick or a better looking brick, and I'll be replacing the whole thing with a different brick. So yeah, I'm quite excited. I think the only thing that would be good with that is, let's say they did bring out, like, let me show you, because to be fair, Hightail had a good thing. So like, for example, this stone and let's say this. So these two things take the same amount of stone. So this large wall stone and this large wall limestone, they take the same stone. They're not two different stones. Be good if you got like a hammer like they did in Hightail, and you could use that hammer on like the material and it would change the look of it. So you could do that with like the same kind of stones. So if you've unlocked it, the design, you could just cycle through the design. I think that'd be awesome. We're not gonna go all the way, I don't think. Let's just go to here for now. stretch this along here. Alright, I am wasting brick. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of, like, when it comes to this, there's a lot of leveling out you've got to do. Because, honestly, it's insane. Like, how much you got to dig, flatten, level out, flatten, raise. It can get, it's been, okay, it's been getting a bit stressful. But it is what it is. Now, yes, I've got to swim all the way out here. I have died in this water. I tell you that much right now. I have died. So, the quicker we build a railing for this, the better. I tell you that much right now. Look at the stone, man. It just did. Oh, it rinses my stone. Just rinses it. Alright, did you see that sunset there? I turned around because look at the... Is it a sunset? Sunrise? Well, anyway, it looks nice. The lighting in this game is fantastic. So the reason I've stopped here is because I'm going to start flattening. Flattening is weird, and it's taken me a while to get used to it. But the way flattening works is... Whatever's... So like you see here, see how this is the highest point? Flattening will take into consideration where you're stood. So if you're stood... If, let's say, for example, I'm stood here, it will raise to whatever your level you're at. So it can be really weird, and it can get a bit finicky. The worst thing about flattening, I'll show you now. The worst single thing about flattening is you cannot flatten next to objects that are built. So you can dig and you can raise around objects, but if you start to get too close with the flattening, you just can't do it. Now, if I was to get rid of these, just like that, just to test, so you guys can see. I'd probably have to get rid of these actually as well. Can have a proper good look, maybe even a bit more actually. So this is where it gets difficult, because obviously this is why. Look, see, now I can flatten these. Now I can flatten these bits out, but as I'm getting closer to the structure, you can't. So it's probably weird how it works, and it can be difficult because once you start building something, if you then decide, oh, actually, I want to flatten that because you've dug it down or raised it too much, you're going to have to start demolishing bits and taking bits out, and, you know, it can be difficult. And I know why it's like that, because obviously this tree's in the way. So I can't do this because the tree's in the way. But if I get rid of the tree... It's gonna land on me. Ow. So we got rid of the tree. The wood, because we're gonna need it. And let's go back to the shovel. And we go to flatten now. But now I can flatten again because the structure's out of the way. I understand why it's the way it is, but it is so difficult when you want to build, because I'm talking... If you've built something up and then you start wanting to flatten, oh, you are shit out of luck, my friend. You are the shittest of the out of luck. But yeah. So, I don't know what the advice is for that. I guess because you can raise and dig around objects, you're probably best flattening stuff out, and then if you want to raise, you can raise. But at the same time, you raise too much or you dig too much and you want to flatten out, you can't because you've built, so you're going to have to delete that structure anyway. So I don't see an easy way around it right now, to be honest, or a convenient way around it at least. Let's put this here. So right, we need one more lot of the wall. We'll get the wall, we'll get the steps up, we'll get the... Oh my days.
No! No! No!
And this is probably going to be easier if we just do this. But we're probably going to run out of brick. There's no way that we are going to have enough stone to get us down here. Oh, man. Oh, no. Nowhere near. Oh, my days. Right, let's just see if we can layer 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. All right. So, yeah, it's strange because at the moment I'm jumping from like 3 different games and they're all kind of open world-ish survivals. So I've got Windrose. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check out the Vein Nomad, the permadeath. So that's really good. I'm playing that, and then I'll also start playing Nuclear Epoch, which you know, they should have at least episode 1 up by the time this goes up. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm also playing Soulframe, but I don't want to upload any of Soulframe until I've done both parts that I'm playing. That's really good. That's done by the guys who did Warframe. So it's done by the same development team. I always forget what they're called. But yeah, done by the same development team. So yeah, there's a lot I'm playing. There's a lot going on. There's games coming out that I want to play. But it's difficult because I play a lot of RuneScape as well. And I've been thinking about doing RuneScape videos, but more so like monthly progression rather than anything. So yeah, it can be difficult, especially when you're doing big builds like this. So let's see if we can finish this, and then the last, like, I guess the last 5-10 minutes of the video, we're gonna try and do some farming. I'll see if I can. I guess I'll see if I can sleep and see if we can get the farm to work. Oh, is that a drowned? What the hell are you doing on this side of the wall, my friend? You little waster. What was that? 1, 2, build. 1, 2, build. 1, 2, build. 1, 2, build. Alright, I don't like that, but I'm going to keep it. Just because it gives me a bit of an idea where things are. These two are annoying me. I'll go down here and kill these so we can farm in peace. Stay off my land, boys. Give me this though. I'll take all the stone I can get. I'll tell you that much right now. Alright, let's go do some farming. Alright, so this here is a perfect example of raising, flattening, and digging gone not wrong, but just not right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix these at some point, but right now we're not here for that. We're here for farming. So we've got 2 farming options. We've got the seed bed. We've got them in different ones. I'm not using that one. I don't like that one. I've got these ones, but I've also got these ones, which I think these are like, to be honest, I'd say these are like fancy ones that you'd use for decoration. So they'd kind of maybe go like this. But the problem is they're not just gonna place on their own. So, and obviously I can have these ones down, but because this is a farm and not for pretty flowers, obviously not everything is going to have pretty flowers. So let's see where we go. If we start what? Start here? Yeah. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do it. I don't think we've even got enough for a 10 by 10 actually. Have we? I don't feel like we do. Well, maybe we do. Do we? Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be close. No, we definitely don't. Definitely don't. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. No. Okay, what we will do in that case then is we'll pull this row in Hopefully that gives us enough. Maybe. Probably not again. No, definitely don't have enough. We pulling another row? Yo, I'm gonna have to go get loads more soil. Well, I say that. This here is enough for what I've had in terms of farming, so yeah, I don't know. Still not enough. You are taking the actual piss. Am I free off? Oh, you suck. Let's just do that because, you know, we can. Alright. So that's what we've got so far. And then farming on this game is not, it's not difficult. You literally just have to have the seeds and then you plant. Now, what I do want is, I think what would be quite nice is if I get, when I get more beans, it'll work. If I just, where's, oh, no, it's not gonna work. Is that the middle? So this is the middle for now. Now, what's strange is they don't snap. So stuff on your farm doesn't snap, which can cause difficulties in itself, because obviously if I want to go straight and everything's not snapping, it's just not going to be straight, is it? But I do want these beans separating my flowers, because obviously I've not just got, you don't just have veg, you've got flax for materials so you can make cloth. So this will do for now, but I do need more beans so I can back to back them, which will be good. Alright, there we go. This will be good because we get to plant the farm now, and then we get to see what it's like when we come back. So what am I gonna do? If I do 4 to a square, which I think is fair. I think that's more than fair. Yeah. Now, I might not get them in because that is quite tight, but I can just do this now. Now I've got my basis. Now I've got the base of what we're doing. We can just do this. It's difficult though because with nothing, I guess I played Nuclear Epoch, and on there I was saying that snapping's a bit weird. It's, you know, I like when you have the option to snap because it does make building easier. But when you don't have the snap option and your building is not easier, it's a bit annoying because obviously, like I said, this is fine, this feels alright, but I think because of how Windrose is, having a snap option for farming would, you know, be really quite good. Alright, will you stop spinning and just plant? Thank you. So I've got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sick. Alright, that's all the flax down, guys. Right, what else do we have? We've got sweet potato, peppers, cocoa plum seedling, corn sapling, tomato. We've got alloy sapling, so let's just, because we've only got 2, let's stick these here for now. What have we got? Leeks, lime, banana. So the lime and the banana don't go in here, I believe. But I think, yeah, I don't think they'll go in here either, yeah. So let's do this because I like the idea of having these leeks here, because they are leeks but they're very pretty. Oh. How many do you think I can get in a thing? I'll put one here. I get 3. Is that just because of the way I've got them structured, do you think? No, you definitely not going to get 3 in there. They're struggling just to be next to each other on the end. At the same time, I'm wondering if that's because of how I've got them set up. Yeah, look. Because, like... Yeah, no, that's not going to work, guys. That's not going to work. We're smart. So I just took them down and put 4 in the corners. Yeah, buddy. So these are in the corners now. So let's see how they behave now that... Can I do this? Alright, so 5 to a thing. 5 to a planter. Which is not bad, actually. 5 to a plant for the leeks. We like leeks. But again, this is just another grind in itself, because going out and finding seeds in every different place is long. Like, I need way more fiscus tree seeds. I need more banana seeds, just because having the trees and stuff is quite nice. It gives that immersion, especially when you're in the, you know, if I could get the trees set up in the village, it'll be quite good. But it's kind of difficult to get, you know, the trees that you need. So yeah, it's gonna be a process. Let's go here. The sweet potato. We've only got 8 of these, so we're gonna bam, bam, bam. But you guys get the gist of this. So let's get this moving. Alright guys, I did want to show you guys a fully grown, well, say fully grown, half grown crop farm, but yeah, everything's just it's growing slow. I've gone out and killed a few pirates and gathered some more resources, but yeah, it's just moving very slow. So yeah, you'll have to see it next episode. Sorry about that. That's just how it has to be. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. We built the extra wall. We did the farm. Like I said, I'm not making these episodes super long. It's just progressive building. Some episodes will come on and there won't be much done, and other episodes will come on and there'll be quite a lot done. But yeah, thank you very much for being here as always again, guys. Look out for the next episode, because I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll be building the tower finally. Or we'll be building that tower or cannons, or... I guess with these build videos, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like next episode to next episode, just because I guess I don't really have a structure. I'm just enjoying the game, and this is just another reason for me to play the game and enjoy it and have you guys experience that with me. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, like I said, thank you for being here. If you like the video, please hit that like button. If you're new around here or you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. But as always, guys, love you lots. Much love. Peace.